Welcome to the Deep Dive. This Deep Dive is brought to you by High Ticket Affiliate Marketing 101.
Great to be here.
Today, we're jumping into an ebook called $1 Million Emails. And it's pretty packed with insights on crafting messages that actually drive, serious results.
Yeah, it really is. And we definitely recommend you grab your own copy. It makes following along much easier. And honestly, there's just so much detail in there.
For sure. So we're going to unpack some of the key ideas today.
And this isn't just theory, right? The author, Yannick Silver, he uses real emails, actual examples from all sorts of businesses.
That's what I like. Big companies, small local restaurants, you name it. It shows these ideas aren't just for one type of business.
Exactly. They seem pretty universal.
So our mission today is to kind of dissect why these strategies work so well and, importantly, how you listening can maybe apply some of this.
Especially if you're interested in areas like, say, high-ticket affiliate marketing, where strong communication is just critical.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's dive in. Where does the ebook start?
Well, right off the bat, it hammers home the importance of opt-in email marketing. Permission-based.
Right. Not just spamming people.
Definitely not spamming. It's about building a list of folks who actually want to hear from you. It's ethical, and frankly, it's the only way to build something sustainable.
Makes sense. If someone signs up, they're already interested.
Precisely. And the book stresses respecting that choice. Always give them an easy way to unsubscribe.
And remind them how they got on the list, too, right?
Yeah, that little reminder builds trust. It avoids that, why am I getting this feeling? It's foundational, really.
Okay, so you've got permission. But then you need them to actually open the email. That's the next hurdle.
Huge hurdle. The average person gets, dozens of emails a day? Maybe more.
Yeah, easily.
So your subject line is everything. It's your first impression. The ebook even shares a pretty awful example of a subject line to show you what not to do.
Yeah, always good to see the contrast. So what does work?
It introduces this technique, the yellow Post-it note or tear sheet mailing style.
Okay, what's that about?
It's about making it look personal, almost urgent, like a quick note. Things like putting the person's name first, maybe, David, read this now, it's great, from Russ. Or for opt-in lists, something direct, like, go to this link, it's great, from Jay.
So it cuts through the usual marketing speak.
Yeah.
Feels more one-to-one.
Exactly. It taps into curiosity, makes it feel important, less like a mass email. The key, as the book says, is to test these, see what clicks with your audience.
Testing is always key. Okay, so they've opened it. Now the actual email content. How do you keep them reading?
Big focus on writing conversationally, just like you talk.
Easier said than done sometimes.
True. But it means, using plain English, using contractions. Don't be afraid to sound like a real person.
And passion, right? The ebook mentions passion.
Oh, absolutely. Let your enthusiasm come through. If you're excited about what you're offering, it's infectious. People pick up on that energy.
Makes sense. And writing to one person.
Yeah, focus on that ideal reader. Use you and your a lot. Make it feel like you're speaking directly to them about their needs or interests.
What advice? What about formatting?
Keep it easy on the eyes. Short sentences, short paragraphs, lots of white space. People scan emails, especially on phones.
You need to make it digestible.
And use subheads. Good subheadings act like mini headlines. They break up the text and let scanners get the gist quickly.
So even if they don't read every word, they get the main points.
Exactly. And finally, just cut the fluff. Be concise. Use strong verbs. Make every word count.
Okay, that's a lot of great practical advice. But the real gold in this ebook seems to be the case studies.
Totally agree. They show these principles in action. Let's look at Bob Gatchell's Internet Marketing Bootcamp email.
The subject line was interesting. Hi, first name. Just checking in.
Yeah, see? Not salesy at all. Very low-key personal.
And his strategy was smart, offering a pre-release just to existing customers first.
Right, that creates exclusivity. It makes people feel like insiders, valued. And it clearly worked. He got, over 100 orders in the first couple of days?
Yeah, impressive result. It shows the power of nurturing that existing list. You can see that full email, by the way, in the $1 Million Emails ebook. Seriously, grab a copy if you haven't.
Definitely. Another great one is Vail Resorts. They got really sophisticated with segmenting their lists.
Sending different messages to different groups.
Exactly, like Colorado residents versus lodging partners. And their Steep Savers email, the subject was Fat Tuesday, Colorado style.
Nice and timely, relevant to the local audience.
Totally. And the email wasn't just selling. It gave snow updates, deals, event info, even parking tips. Real value.
That builds goodwill. You're not just pushing discounts.
And the results. They tracked almost $180,000 in extra lodging revenue just from those offers.
Yeah.
Shows targeted value works.
Okay, what about Yannick Silver's own example, the instant internet profits one?
Ah, yeah, the spilling my guts email. That generated over $9,000 in 72 hours from a simple site.
Wow. What was the key there?
I think it was the relatable story. Him being a non-techie, finding success online. It gave people hope.
The if he can do it, so can I effect.
Exactly. Plus a very clear call to action to check out his new program, Authentic Story, plus clear next step. Again, the full story is in the ebook $1 Million Emails. It's quite inspiring.
Let's touch on a few others quickly. Marcus Allen and referral marketing.
Yeah, the turn your dime into dollars subject. Intriguing. Offered a free book, promised secrets. Great ROI on that one.
And Sell West, the personalized Christmas offer.
Classic personalization. Subject line with the name, specific discounts on relevant products like batteries, hands-free kits.
Things people actually use.
Right. Plus guarantees, free shipping, the whole package. And they got a 35% response rate from a list of only 2,000. Led to over $31,000.
That's huge from a small list. Shows the power of relevance.
Yeah.
And it kept it going.
Oh, yeah. Follow-up campaigns, spring, summer, back to school, brought in over $120,000 in a year. Consistency pays.
What about Harmony Major transitioning from free to paid?
Smart strategy. Announce the end of the free newsletter, but clearly show the added value of the new paid site. Secrets, results, expert advice, even free consulting.
And offered a free trial to loyal subscribers.
Yeah, ease the transition. Built on the existing trust.
Then you have Jeff Paul and Jim Fleck using short teaser emails.
Right, a different approach. Very short email, just enough to pique interest and drive traffic to a web page where they have more control over the presentation.
And that worked too.
Apparently brought in nearly $30,000 in 48 hours on one campaign. So multiple approaches can work.
And Joe Vitale stuff.
Yeah.
Limited classes, copywriting ebooks.
Yeah, he uses scarcity limited spots for his class, normally super expensive, leveraging free publicity, strong guarantees like promising 100 times your investment back on that copywriting ebook.
High perceived value and reducing risk.
Exactly. And endorsements like promoting Robert Butch James's formula that builds credibility through association. It's all about building trust and demonstrating value convincingly. All these different angles are covered so well in $1 Million Emails.
Okay, so we've looked at a bunch of examples. If we had to boil it down, what are the absolute key takeaways from $1 Million Emails that someone listening could start thinking about right now?
Well, first, absolutely build that opt-in list. Nurture it. Treat subscribers with respect.
Permission is paramount.
Totally. Second, personalize. Subject lines, greetings, maybe even content if you can segment well. Make it feel relevant to them.
Third,
Write like a human. Conversational, clear, concise, and passionate. Get rid of jargon and fluff. Use white space. Make it easy to read.
test everything.
Always be testing. Subject lines, offers, calls to action. You never know what will resonate best until you try.
And use stories and proof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Leverage case studies, testimonials, your own story. Build trust and show people that what you're offering actually works.
And all these principles, they tie back directly to effective communication, which is crucial for, well, anything online, but especially for things like high-ticket affiliate marketing.
Absolutely. The strategies in $1 Million Emails are directly applicable there. Crafting emails that build trust and clearly articulate value is essential when you're promoting higher-priced offers. This is exactly the kind of stuff that High Ticket Affiliate Marketing 101 focuses on teaching.
Right. So getting the ebook gives you the specific examples and tactics, and resources like High Ticket Affiliate Marketing 101 help you build the overarching strategy, especially for affiliate plays.
It's a great combination. $1 Million Emails is such a practical starting point full of proven ideas. And remember, the author even gives resell rights, which shows how much confidence he has in the value packed inside.
So wrapping this up for our listeners, $1 Million Emails isn't just a history lesson. It's a playbook.
Definitely. It's full of timeless principles for effective online communication. Whether you run your own business, do affiliate marketing, or just want to be more persuasive online, there's value here.
We saw personalization, storytelling, focusing on value. These themes kept coming up in the successful examples.
And like we've mentioned, our sponsor, High Ticket Affiliate Marketing 101, is a fantastic place to learn how to apply these email strategies specifically for generating significant affiliate income. Worth checking them out to deepen your knowledge.
So think about those examples we discussed. Which one stood out to you? Could just checking in, subject line, work for your audience? Could you tell a more compelling story?
How could you add more genuine value beyond just discounts? The ebook Million Dollar Emails really does offer so much food for thought and practical steps.
Which brings us to that final question for you, the listener. What kind of impact could really well-crafted emails built on these principles, have on your goals?
It's definitely something worth exploring. We really encourage you to check out Million Dollar Emails and High Ticket Affiliate Marketing 101 to continue your own deep dive.